No, it was a complicated start coming back because there was, and I can't blame anybody at Penrhyn, even though I did at the time. There was an element of trust on what my intentions actually were.
Yeah, of course.
Because everyone, and they probably generally did think I was just playing on Lianne.
Yeah, of course.
And obviously they had the safeguarding issue of a resident, and I can't blame them. And they were just doing the job. And there was a few hurdles in place about me accessing as a community member. I was only allowed to. I had to kind of go through a process and a time period of me proving myself that I actually was there for recovery. And I was only allowed to turn up for the meeting and then having to leave straight after. So, and I was lucky enough. One of the first meetings I did attend when I made the step back in, I found a sponsor in one of my first meetings, and I just said, "Please, I want like we always say, I want a bit of what you've got, yeah." Take me through the work. This is it. I'm done. And from that point, I just set out and I was doing all the things that I didn't want to do last time. Yeah, and I was putting 110% into it.
And we've arrived at a point. Yeah, go on. Sorry, carry on.
I just wanted to prove everyone wrong. That was my initial drive. And it's not always the best way to do things, but it did work for me. And I just everything my sponsor was asking me to do, I was doing it, and nothing was going to stop me.
Today in Penrhyn, you've gone from being the suspicious male potentially trying to exploit Lianne or make use of Lianne, if that's how someone was interpreting you, like to actually being a member of staff in Penrhyn, which I think is like and I'm convinced that couldn't happen in a more traditional or statutory organisation. That potential to, as you described it, prove yourself. Yes.
Yeah, and I think a lot that staff transition came about because through working the steps and working recovery, I found my true self. I dropped all this pretense that I wanted to be, chat lad, the likeable lad, the drug dealer type, and facade, and I just dropped it all and concentrated on finding my purpose.